Good morning, y'all. How are you this morning? How do you do this morning? This is my Skin So Soft Picaridin. So good. I've got an Avon lady. You need to know that. I got mosquitoes going everywhere. You know, with the rainy season that we've had, they've been pretty bad, especially in town more than out and about. You know, out there at Baker's Acres, there's bats that are out there. And so those bats do a pretty good job of keeping those mosquitoes cleaned up. Get out of there. Anyway, they're all over the place. For the last few mornings that I've been coming out, I'd say the last 10 maybe mornings when I come outside, I notice a feather. There's a different feather every morning. There's messages being sent. Nature's sending me messages. God has a way of using that, you know. Anyhow, the thing I'd like to talk about is I started writing some things last night that I think are important. I think everything I write is important, but that's me. But this is important to others, to you, I believe. Get out of there. Get out of there. Get out of there. Pardon me. First thing I want to say is we all fall down sometimes. We all do. You know, there's a scripture that says none is without sin. And, you know, sin is missing the mark. We often take it as sin is us doing something against man and God, and as if we're, you know, being ruthlessly rebellious. You know, sin is missing the mark, falling short. So anyway, we all fall down sometimes. Confirmation by the wind chime. Another thing is depression is a real spirit. It's a real thing. Depression is a real thing. You know, I could be doing battle with depression with being where I'm at and not being able to fulfill the things that I put on my own agenda. You know, I could deal with that. Fortunately for me, it's something that I've overcome, and if I see it beginning to creep in, I know what to do. I know what to do. To me, you know, I can take so many of these things back to what it was like when I was drinking, and what it was like when I was laying that down, when God was taking that desire from me. And so I can practice that with so many other things. So depression is a real spirit. There's no doubt about it. And with it comes grief, comes sorrow, anguish, misery, distress, agony, affliction, heart hurt, despair, bereavement, and just all around blue. With depression comes all around blue. You're just blue. But guess what the opposite to all those things are? The opposite to all those things. There's one opposite to all those things. It's joy. It's joy. And joy is the answer to prayer. There's 86,400 seconds in a day. There's 1,440 minutes in a day. In a day. So you've got 720 minutes every day that you can overcome depression. You can overcome all of those things that come with any of those things that come with depression. And then that still gives you another 720 minutes of joy every day. Every day. Recovery is real. Recovery is so much a part of life. I remember they were talking about back in World War II, shell shock for guys that fought in World War II, and there was a recovery program for that, and it was a test program, and a lot of people don't realize or don't know about this recovery program for shell shock. And I was fortunate to get my hands on that study. One of the guys that went through it entrusted me, because when he went through it and he began to recover from it, he started helping others recover from it. Now that's the biggest part about it, is those of us that have been through these things, it is our obligation to help others. Whatever we've gone through, it is our obligation to help others. You know, fortunately for me, I've gone through so much stuff that I have the ability to help so many because of what all I've gone through. Now, I even have the opportunity to help people that have had broken necks, broken spines, and to help them recover. Hello, Kitty. I haven't seen you in days. Kitty heard me out here talking. So the greatest discovery of our generation, get out of here, mosquito. The greatest discovery of our generation is that a human being can alter their life by altering their attitude. Now, when I was in that wreck, when I hit that cow of those folks down there on Highway 99, when I hit that, it took my truck up in the air, and it made me hit the ceiling of the truck. The seatbelt almost cut my ear off, and I found myself down on my side, and the truck was still going into the woods. It hit a bridge and then went into the woods, and I could not get back up. I could not get a hold of that steering wheel, so I had to grasp on to what I could, because I could not get my steering wheel. That's what it's like when you're in that state of depression and you can't get up. You need help. Or until something crashes, until it crashes, and then you can kick the door open and get out. But otherwise, you need help getting up, because we all fall down sometimes. So the greatest discovery of my generation is that a human being can alter their life by altering their attitude. And that takes help. Being celibate, okay? Being celibate is not about not having sex. It's about valuing my godly energy, the godly attitude, my godly sound-mindedness. I don't want to lose that. I don't want to give that away. Hello, kitty. Oh, my kitty. Here, let's ever see you. Why you got stuff underneath you? You're matted. What? Look. Say hi, kitty. You're so vocal. Kitty's so vocal. I have a hard time not treating him like a dog. I do have a hard time not treating kitties like dogs. That says something. I have a hard time not treating women like combatants. That's probably true. Anyway, so the celibacy, me practicing celibate, me living celibate is about, being choosy about who I give my godly energy to, who I give my love to. See, that's what's so valuable about it. Because I've said it before, you notice, I know there's a lot of you don't like it when I talk this way, but you notice how stupid whores are and whoremongers. People that's what their focus is all the time, is having sex. You notice how stupid they are? Do you notice how mentally off they are? How they don't really get the deep stuff of life? Oh, they'll mutter shit, or they'll mutter things. Pardon me. They'll mutter things, and they'll try to put, A to B and B to C and all that. But all their main ambition is to capture whatever sound-mindedness you have, man. That's what they try to do. And I've said it before. It makes you stupid when you have sex with stupid people. It makes you stupid. It makes you stupid hanging around stupid people. I think I turned this into a positive. I think I've made the transition into a positive in this. So good day.